inclusion in business is the basis of the business that I run, and I've just finished doing planning for November 2024, and I wanted to share some of the things I will be talking about and going through with anyone who follows me on social media, whether it's on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. It's all going to be about these kinds of topics. So first up, we have a topic is going to be a little bit about activism within content. So this is business owners talking about how they can be an ally to communities who require the support of allies, to talk about it in their content without actually talking about it, to make sure the way we're using and sharing our content is done in a way that is inclusive, that is equitable, it is accessible, but without saying that part of it. It's really about making content that expresses it without talking about it. So that's going to be that first week in November. Then in the next week, I'm going to be talking about equitable pricing strategies, because I'm still seeing lots and lots of businesses that are using business pricing strategies or concepts around money and business are used in ways that actually maintain and support the patriarchy, the oppressive systems that we are operating in, and it is making it very difficult for marginalized communities to, one, access those businesses, two, it's off-putting because there is an undertone of elitism in there as well, and also Eurocentrism in there. So it's having a look at how we can use our pricing in different ways to make sure it is accessible to people who are marginalized in some way, and money is being used in a way that is socially responsible. Then in the third week of November, I'm going to be looking at social responsibility as a whole, as a business owner, and how business owners can become aware of social issues that are happening either in their community or around the world, and how as business owners you have the power to make choices to do your businesses differently and choose different options for your business to make it socially responsible and in support of positive social change, rather than unintentionally supporting the perpetuation of oppression, even though you don't know you're supporting it by the way you're doing your business. So that's the week 3. And in the final week of November, I'm going to be talking a little bit about being a content creator and how your comment section is really your responsibility. If you are providing a platform for people to comment on, and you have the greatest power and controls in that content, you are morally responsible to make sure it's kept safe for marginalized people in that particular space. So I'm going to be talking through some guidelines around keeping comments sections safe, and some other good guidelines to wording and creating that content to make sure it's not going to stimulate those kinds of harmful comments to come into your comments section as well. So I just thought I would share my November plan. As I work in the inclusion space, things can change often. So if there is something that is more pressing that comes up socially, something that we need to talk about a little bit more, I will switch out some topics because I want to make sure it's really relevant, and I want to make sure my audience is kept up to date with the current conversations, so they have the skills and the knowledge and the tools to be able to have conversations around those particular topics, and also be able to navigate themselves and their businesses through them to make sure how they're showing up in their business is in alignment with them. So it may change, but that's my plan so far, and it most likely will stick to that. I just thought I would share, and if you are interested in any of these kinds of topics, I'm inviting you, come and follow me. You can follow me on any of those social platforms I mentioned before, and I would love to have a conversation with you in those spaces. Yeah.